It's a sunny morning in Lahore, Pakistan. On June 29th, 2025, Zain is 14 years old, sitting on his rooftop with a cup of tea. The city buzzes below, but his mind drifts to a phrase he heard from his grandmother: karma never fails. He loves stories, and today he decides to write one about it. The warm breeze carries the scent of jasmine as he opens his notebook, his pen ready to explore. Zain begins with a boy named Arif, who lives in a small village near Lahore. Arif is 16, clever but selfish. He works at a market stall selling spices, but he cheats customers, adding extra weight to his scales. They'll never know, he tells himself, pocketing the extra coins. His friends laugh, but his mother warns him, what goes around comes around, Arif. He shrugs her off, thinking he's too smart to get caught. One day, a kind old man, Mr. Hassan, visits the stall. He buys saffron, but Arif overcharges him, smirking as the man walks away. Mr. Hassan, with his gentle eyes, notices but says nothing. Zain writes this scene, imagining the old man's quiet disappointment. Later, Arif brags to his friends about his trick, feeling proud, but that night a storm hits the village. Lightning cracks, and Arif's roof leaks, soaking his bed. He grumbles, blaming the weather, not his actions. The next morning, Arif finds his stall damaged when tore the awning, scattering spices everywhere. He curses his luck, but Zain notes this as the first sign of karma. At the market, customers avoid Arif, whispering about his dishonesty. His sales drop, and his pockets grow light. Arif grows angry, blaming others instead of himself. Zain writes that Arif's mother prays for him, hoping he'll learn. Days pass, and Arif's luck worsens. He tries to cheat a trader, adding fake spices to a sack. The trader, sharp-eyed, catches him and spreads the word. Soon, no one trusts Arif. His stall stands empty, and he sits alone, frustrated. Zain adds a moment where Arif kicks a stone, muttering, "Why me?" He doesn't see the pattern yet, but Zain does. Karma is weaving its web. One afternoon, Mr. Hassan returns. He brings a basket of fresh fruit, offering it to Arif. "You need kindness more than I need revenge," he says softly. Arif, surprised, takes the fruit, his face red with shame. Zain writes that this act stirs something in Arif. That night, he lies awake, thinking about Mr. Hassan's words. The storm's memory lingers, and he wonders if his mother was right. The turning point comes when Arif's sister, Aisha, falls ill. The family has little money for medicine thanks to his lost income. Arif feels guilt for the first time. Zain pens a scene where Arif visits Mr. Hassan, confessing his cheats and asking for help. Mr. Hassan smiles. Help yourself by helping others. He gives Arif money for Aisha's medicine, but with a condition: Arif must work honestly from now on. Arif agrees, his heart heavy but determined. He repairs his stall, vowing to be fair. Zain writes that customers return slowly, sensing the change. Arif weighs spices accurately, even losing a little profit to prove his honesty. Word spreads, and his stall grows busy again. Aisha recovers, her smile lighting up their home. Arif thanks Mr. Hassan, who nods. Karma rewards good deeds too. Months later, a festival arrives. Arif sets up a free spice-tasting stall, sharing with the village. People cheer, and Mr. Hassan joins, praising Arif's growth. Zain imagines the crowd's laughter, the air filled with spice scents. But karma strikes again. Arif's old friend, who once encouraged his cheats, trips over a root, spilling his own goods. The village laughs, and Arif helps him up, saying, "Let's start fresh." Zain sees this as karma balancing the scales. Zain reflects on his own life. He recalls teasing his younger sister last week, only to trip and bruise his knee. Karma never fails, he mutters, smiling. He adds this to his story, making Arif wiser, teaching others about fairness. The tale ends with Arif planting a jasmine tree with Aisha, symbolizing new beginnings. Zane closes his notebook, feeling the lesson sink in.